Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a highly requested topic for all you tech enthusiasts out there. In this video, we'll be delving into the fascinating world of motherboards. So if you've ever wondered how these essential components work, and what to consider when choosing one for your dream PC build, you're in the right place. I'm John Leather, and this is Motherboards Explained, a comprehensive guide. To kick things off, let's answer the fundamental question: what exactly is a motherboard? Well, think of it as the backbone of your computer. It's a printed circuit board that connects and facilitates communication between various hardware components like the CPU, GPU, RAM, storage, and more. Essentially, it's the central nervous system of your PC. The motherboard acts as a bridge, ensuring that all the parts of your computer can communicate with each other effectively. It provides electrical connections and pathways for data transfer between the various components. These connections are made through sockets, slots, and ports located on the motherboard. Now, let's dive deeper into the anatomy of a motherboard. We'll explore its key components and understand their functions. The CPU socket, or CPU slot, is the central location where you'll install your processor. Different CPUs require specific socket types, so it's crucial to check compatibility when choosing your motherboard. Next, we have the RAM slots, which are where you insert your memory modules. The number of slots and supported memory type determine the total RAM capacity and speed your system can handle. The PCIe, Peripheral Component Interconnect Express, slots are used for graphics cards, sound cards, and other expansion cards. Modern motherboards offer various PCIe configurations, like X16, X8, and X4 slots, depending on their generation and capabilities. Additionally, you'll find SATA connectors for connecting storage devices like SSDs and HDDs. These connectors provide high-speed data transfer between your motherboard and storage components. And let's not forget the USB ports, audio jacks, Ethernet port, and other external connections that allow you to plug in peripherals and connect to the internet. Motherboards come in various shapes and sizes, known as form factors. Let's explore the most common ones and their implications. The ATX, Advanced Technology Extended, form factor is the most popular and widely used in desktop PCs. It offers a good balance of expansion slots and connectivity options, making it suitable for most users. Micro ATX and Mini ATX are smaller form factors designed for compact builds and space-constrained setups. They often have fewer expansion slots but are ideal for building compact and portable systems. Keep in mind that your chosen form factor will also determine the size of the computer case you need. Now, let's talk about chipsets and socket types. These play a critical role in determining the motherboard's capabilities and compatibility with other components. Chipsets are sets of circuits that manage data flow between the CPU, RAM, GPU, and other peripherals. Different chipsets offer varying features, such as the number of USB ports, SATA ports, and support for overclocking. For example, Intel motherboards typically use chipsets with names like Z, B, or H series, each catering to different levels of performance and features. The socket type is equally important since it determines which CPUs are compatible with the motherboard. For instance, if you have an Intel Core i9 CPU, you'll need a motherboard with an LGA 1200 socket. With so many options available in the market, choosing the perfect motherboard can be overwhelming. But don't worry, we'll provide you with a step-by-step guide and a checklist to make the process easier. First, identify your PC's purpose and budget. If you're building a gaming rig, you may prioritize features like multiple GPU support and fast RAM, while a workstation may benefit from more PCIe lanes for additional expansion cards. Check the socket and chipset compatibility with your chosen CPU. If you're unsure, the motherboard manufacturer's website will usually have a compatibility list. Consider the number and type of expansion slots you need, such as PCIe slots for graphics cards and M.2 slots for fast NVMe SSDs. Connectivity options matter too. make sure your motherboard has enough USB ports, audio jacks, and other connectors for your peripherals. And lastly, don't forget about aesthetics and brand preference. Some motherboards come with RGB lighting and unique designs to match your build scheme. Next up, we'll demystify the BIOS, Basic Input-Output System, and its modern counterpart, UEFI, Unified Extensible Firmware Interface. These are firmware interfaces that allow you to configure your motherboard settings and perform essential tasks like updating drivers and overclocking. In the past, BIOS had limited functionality and was text-based. However, UEFI offers a graphical interface, making it more user-friendly and feature-rich. From the UEFI interface, you can adjust CPU and RAM settings, enable or disable various features, and even update your motherboard's firmware. Be cautious when tweaking settings in the BIOS or UEFI, as incorrect configurations can lead to instability or even damage your components. Always refer to your motherboard's manual or reputable guides for safe overclocking and other adjustments. When troubleshooting, start by identifying the issue. Is your system failing to boot? Are you experiencing random crashes or hardware errors? Diagnosing the problem correctly will save you time and effort. If you encounter hardware issues, the first step is to reseat components. Sometimes, loose connections can cause problems. Carefully remove and reinsert components like RAM, graphics cards, and cables. If reseating components doesn't resolve the issue, it's time to consult your motherboard's manual and the manufacturer's support resources. Many motherboard manufacturers have helpful online forums where users can seek advice and solutions. Upgrading your motherboard can be a significant endeavor, especially if you're changing form factors or switching CPU sockets. Ensure that your new motherboard is compatible with your existing components, or plan for upgrades across the board. When upgrading, it's also a good time to check for BIOS or UEFI updates. Manufacturers release updates to improve stability, add features, and enhance compatibility with newer hardware. Motherboards play a crucial role in the world of overclocking and performance tuning. Let's explore how you can unlock extra performance from your components. Overclocking involves running your CPU, GPU, or RAM at speeds higher than the manufacturer's specifications. While this can boost performance, it can also generate more heat and may require additional cooling. To overclock your CPU, head into the BIOS or UEFI and find the CPU multiplier and voltage settings. Gradually increase the multiplier and voltage while stress testing your system for stability. Be cautious and monitor temperatures to avoid overheating. Some motherboards come with built-in overclocking profiles or utilities that simplify the process. These profiles automatically adjust settings to provide a stable overclock without the need for manual adjustments. Remember that overclocking can void your warranty and may cause damage if done improperly. Always start with modest overclocks and research your specific hardware for recommended settings. Finally, let's discuss future-proofing your PC and ensuring your motherboard's longevity. Technology advances rapidly, and future-proofing can help extend the useful life of your build. Selecting a motherboard with good upgradability is essential. Consider one with multiple RAM slots, PCIe slots, and M.2 connectors, allowing you to add new components as needed. When buying a motherboard, aim for features that are slightly ahead of your immediate needs. This way, your system will remain relevant for a more extended period, and you won't need to upgrade as frequently. Stay updated with hardware trends and industry standards. For instance, keeping an eye on the latest CPU and GPU socket types will help you plan for future upgrades. Regularly update your motherboard's BIOS or UEFI firmware. Manufacturers often release updates to improve compatibility with new hardware and to fix bugs. And there you have it, folks. We've covered the ins and outs of motherboards, from understanding their anatomy to choosing the right one for your needs, troubleshooting common issues, and even exploring the exciting world of overclocking. Remember, A well-chosen motherboard is the foundation of a reliable and high-performing PC. Whether you're a seasoned builder or just starting your journey, this knowledge will serve you well in your tech endeavors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech-related content. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy building!